Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Pop Culture. Folks, there are physics teachers, and physics is way above my knowledge, okay? I know basic physics, all right, like leverage. But you know what, folks? There is some physicists who really make the case that we really are living in a matrix. That this is always stimulation.
You're right.
See?
This shit ain't real.
I mean, it's crazy. And by the way, they did a test on somebody to help prove it. They like with somebody's arm. I didn't watch it, but it was kind of spooky. But by the way, I don't rule this out, and let me tell you why I don't rule it out. The stimulation thing is. Think about the fact that we're all here right now, right? I didn't mean to make this a really long segment, but we're all here right now. Well, I think about all the close calls of death I've had that I didn't die. And remember that one movie that they did where he, quote unquote, sees dead people? You know, where's reality? Where's simulation? Where's whatever? I mean, you never know. You never know. All I got to say is I'd like my simulation to be more stimulation. Hugh Grant is a Oompa Loompa in the next Willing. Why did they have to do this again? Wonka. We needed another Wonka made, but he is an Oompa Loompa. And you know what he said very candidly? I didn't want to do it, but I need the money. I love Hugh Grant. Are you guys going to watch Love Actually for the Christmas season?
Already did every year.
Already did? I haven't yet, but I will be. Hole in the sun. Now, this is scary. There's a hole in the sun where there's a solar windstorm shooting like a heat blower right at the earth. How will this affect our simulation, Josh Wentz? All right, Peyton, when asked about the jag pole, and there's some overweight women in bikinis in the pool, he did the right thing. He just kind of held his tongue. It's kind of creepy, don't you think? That the Jags got a swimming pool where you can watch the game and swim.
Diamondbacks do too.
I think it's creepy. Denny Lane, a great musician, co-founder of Wings with Paul McCartney, also played with the Moody Blues, has passed away. May he rest in peace. They're making a giga yacht. You ready for this? That sucker right there is twice as big as Bezos' yacht, which was so large it had to be parked next to tanker. And it sleeps 50 people, and it's not built yet. It's in the stage of planning, and it is amazing. And they're either going to sell it to a super rich person or they might lease it out. Giga yacht.
We need one of those.
I think we need one of those to go with the plane we don't have. Can you imagine the fun we could have on I don't know about you guys, but I'm not into yachts. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I would love to have a yacht for one time, but I figure I could rent it to cruise the Greek islands. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm just not into the boat thing. Why don't we hijack the Giga yacht? All right, Margot Robbie looks beautiful, looks sweet. She's also smart. Do you know Oppenheimer producers contacted them and said, will you delay the opening of Barbie? Because they didn't want to go head to head. You know what she said? If you don't want to compete with us, you delay your opening. Both films were outstanding. Both very different. Have you guys seen these two movies?
No.
Saw Barbie, but I didn't see Oppenheimer yet.
Wasn't Barbie funnier than hell?
I thought it was pathetic.
Oh my God, it was funnier than hell. You didn't like Ryan Gosling's portrayal of Ken? This show has no energy today. I apologize. You didn't think Ken was not good?
We turned it off. We paid $26 for it.
You turned it off? I've never laughed in a movie as much as I've laughed in Barbie. It was hysterically funny, and Oppenheimer was great. All right, this is wild. Do you hear about Shania Twain? Now, Shania Twain, rich, beautiful, smart, everything, right? Her husband is named Mug or whatever the hell the guy's name was. You know what he did? He cheated on her with their best friend. They got divorced. Shania Twain. This is why I do pop culture. I know these things. So you can't make this up, guys. Shania Twain, ex-husband, marries her best friend. Her best friend gets divorced. Guess who Shania Twain marries? The ex-husband. So Shania Twain and her husband swapped spouses, both happily ever after. So you ready for this? Amy Robach and T.J. Holmes from Good Morning America got fired, right? They had a relationship. She was married to Andrew Shue, and he was married to Marilee Fiebig. Guess who's been dating for 6 months? Shue and Fiebig. They've swapped wives. They've Shania Twained it.
That's crazy.
I just want you guys to know that me and Mary aren't interested in swapping spouses with any of you guys. All right? Mary doesn't like a British accent. All the other women do. Actually, I'm freaking lying. My wife falls for the damn British accent too. It's unbelievable. He uses that as a crutch. Anna's pretty, but I ain't interested in that stuff. Isn't that creepy? What do? You sit around and you talk about your exes. All right, Prince Harry went to England. No, low energy, folks. Prince Harry flew into England yesterday. You know what he was? He was in court begging for British protection of he and his family. You left England, Harry. Tough crap. What do you say, Brit?
Let him stay in America.
Yeah, why should the Brits give him security protection? He left them. Persona non grata. You know who's a badass in all this? Is William and Kate.
No doubt.
That is, you know what? We all have my famous debacle with my dad and my brother Jeremy. Folks, it happens to all kinds of families, including royal families. This is William's only brother, and he's had enough of him. And Kate's like, no. You ready for this? They said Meghan Markle she thought that she could help Kate understand charity work. What? And last but not least, Norman Lear. This guy, he's funny. He gave us All in the Family and all these other shows. Passed away 102. That's a life well lived. Well, I'm sorry for this low energy show. I'm going to blame my assistant producers that contributed nothing despite my requests. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.